hope you're well. Welcome to another What I Eat in a Day video. My name's Natalie A and I've recently lost over 30 pounds following the Slim World programme. Some of this was done at home following an old Slim World book and some of this was done since joining the group. I'm a new mum, so I have to make things in a hurry and grab things on the go, so I hope you enjoy these quick recipes that I create and quick simple foods that I make whilst following the Slim World programme. As well as wanting to lose weight, I started off following Slim World so that I'd make sure I'd get all the right nutrients and remain healthy whilst taking care of my son, especially in the early months. So yeah, I think this programme is really good even if you just want to have a nutritious diet. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a like. So this morning I'm using my Tassimo machine. As usual, I'm going to have one of my skinny latte macchiatos, which are 2.5 sins. I get these from Amazon. I get like 5 packs for £16 something. I'll put the link below if you're interested in those, because they're quite a bargain price. So yeah. So this morning for breakfast I'm having 45 grams of brown flakes. These are quite good because you do get that little bit more in your allowance. I've had quite a lie-in this Saturday, probably the first time since I've had my son, to be honest. But yeah, I think it's done me the world of good, and now I've just blitzed the house. So it's like 10:15 already. I did wake up at 6 AM and then after a bit went back to sleep. So yeah, it's been a bit of a different morning than I planned, but yeah, I've blitzed the house, had a nice shower, and although I forgot to do some of my pamper treatments, I did do a little pamper on my feet, so that's been quite nice. Yeah, so now it's time to have some breakfast. I was drinking a Tassimo latte, you know, my usual one, for well, like an early morning coffee when I was blitzing the house. So yep, I've had that already, so that's 2.5 sins. But that's all I've had this morning. So yeah, now I'm going to have these brown flakes with, I think, about 120 ml of soy milk and some blueberries. So this is my 120 ml of unsweetened soy milk. I'm allowed, I think it's 400 ml of that, but you have to make sure it's the unsweetened one. So yeah. If you are not a Slim World member and you're wondering what all these measurements and all that's about, basically there's loads of free food on Slim World, but the things that you need to measure are your milk and cheese, so that you don't overindulge on them each day, but also so that you get enough calcium that you need for each day, because this is about health as well as weight loss. And maintaining weight. So yeah, and you also measure your cereal or bread again so that you don't overindulge on those things each day, and that encourages you as well to try and fill up on other food which is good for you, because if you eat bread all day, it's unlikely that you're going to have enough vegetables in your diet and fruit and things like that. So yeah, it's all about having a healthy balance. So I measured my cereal, 45 grams, and I've measured my milk, which was 120 ml of soy milk. So yeah, for me, I do struggle often to use my healthy extra A's, but I'm really going to try, well, now going forward, to try and have enough, because I'm still partially breastfeeding, and if you're breastfeeding mum, you really need to have enough calcium in your diet. You are allowed healthy extra A's and B's as a breastfeeder mum. There is a special booklet about that for Slim World members, but I'm only partially breastfeeding now. When I was fully breastfeeding, again, I was having extra allowances. So yeah, I think even on the Slim World website there's information for new mums and breastfeeding mums and pregnant people, etc. So yeah, so that's something that I hope has been helpful to explain about that. I do plan to do a video soon about explaining the main concepts of Slim World, because I've realised that there's some people watching my channel that are in other countries where perhaps Slimming World hasn't reached there yet, because I think Slimming World is only in the UK, probably Ireland, well, which part of the UK anyway, and also in Cyprus. So I will do a video to explain the basics of it, because I do believe that you could follow a similar thing by yourself in another country, because anyone can measure their cereal and bread and milk, can't they? And most of it is pretty standard. Like, there's a standard allowance for semi-skim generally, whole milk, soy milk, etc. So I think the good thing about Slim World is it's just using normal food, you know, eggs, pasta, rice, fruit, vegetables, beans, all things like that, that is pretty standard in most countries. So it's not like you're searching around that you must eat a pomegranate for breakfast every morning and things like that. So that's one of the things I really love about the Slim World plan, that it's just everyday food which you'd normally be buying anyway, but it's just helping you be mindful about having a healthy balance each day. And the way I try and look at it, especially lately, is it's more about ensuring that I get the nutrients my body needs each day, because I want to be as healthy as I can be. And I think, yeah, that's the way I'm trying to look at it. Yeah, I do have days when I do go over my sin allowance. Being completely honest, like, even whilst I've been losing weight, it was rare for me to have a week where I had 15 sins every single day. Like, that's just me, and that's probably why I lost only like £1 a week. Some people that do stick to it exactly, they will lose more, and you will lose like £5 in a week. But for me, it was a gradual weight loss. I was a new mum. I've been a tired mum. My son hasn't exactly slept great since he's been born. So yeah, I just took it slow and steady, and it still meant I've lost weight, because even though I might have had 5 extra sins a few days a week, I've still lost weight, because it's still better eating the Slimming World way rather than just living on frozen pizzas all through the week and having chicken nuggets and chips, which is tempting when you're a tired mum, but there are ways that you can make it work for you. There's a lot of quick meal options, and I think lately I am showing quite a number of quick meal options, because now my son is dashing around. It tends to be more at the weekend that I do some bulk cooking, and so in the week I'm rustling up quick meals or using leftovers from those bulk or batch cooking that I've done. So yeah, I think I hope this channel is helping people. Yeah, I'm not a chef or anything, and I'm not a Slim World consultant, but I'm just a Slim World member that's showing what kind of things I eat on the plan, and how it's worked for me. So yeah, I hope that's helpful. I don't expect people to copy what I'm eating or anything like that. You've got to do you, and you need to pick the things which you enjoy. I think that's one of the most important things, that don't force yourself to eat broccoli every day if you can't stand broccoli. There's loads of fruits and veg which, well, every kind of fruit and veg is free on the plan, and most of it is speed. So pick what things you like. If you only like apples and bananas, then just have an apple and a banana each day. You know, you don't need to eat things that you don't like. This is not a diet. This is supposed to be a healthy lifestyle, and you're supposed to enjoy it as well, you know. And with your sins, you can still have chocolate every day if you like chocolate. Some people find that they find it difficult to stop once they start, and so some people on Slim World do end up giving up chocolate because they know they can't be moderate in that area, and they might switch to have something else, which is fine. It's just, you've got to do you and whatever works best for you. And for me, I do have chocolate, but I've tried more recently to stop having biscuits, because once I open biscuits, that's it, I want to eat that whole packet. And when I first had my son, I was literally eating a packet of digestives like every few days. So yeah, that's something that I've tried to turn around a bit. And now if I buy chocolate, I tend to buy individually wrapped chocolates, so that I know what I'm having, rather than bars of chocolate that if I open it, I'm going to eat the whole thing. So that's just something that I've done for me, and that has worked for me. At the moment, I haven't really given away an update, but I'm still below my target weight, but within my target range, because when you set your target, you can go £3 under or £3 over. because it's normal for your weight to fluctuate. It's just that when you're trying to maintain, you obviously don't want to gradually creep up to being back to where you was, or you don't want to go too far under unless you decide you want to lose more. So yeah, I'm still below my target weight, but within my target range right now, which I'm happy with. Yeah, so I just want to keep going with it, so I keep maintaining the weight that I've reached. And I'm just being mindful that I don't, if I just stop doing Slim World and just whatever, then it's most likely that I'd put on like the 2 stone or more that I've lost. So yeah, that's why I'm continuing, and doing these videos is helping me to stay on track too. So thank you for giving me that helping hand and helping me be accountable too. And it really helps me to think carefully about my choices each day, and yeah, just be mindful in my eating. So thank you guys, and I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. So for lunch today, I've got a bit of a random lunch. I'm using up stuff in the fridge and cupboard. So I've got 2 bacon medallions. I'm going to cut the fat off those. I've got 1 60-gram brown roll, which I've defrosted. I tend to buy a 6-pack of these and have them in the freezer and just defrost one on the day I want them. Because you can only have like 1 slice of normal bread, I don't tend to buy loaves of bread because it just goes off and we don't eat it. So my husband is not a big fan of bread, so this is how I just do it to reduce waste. And I've also got half a tin of leftover refried beans. I've put in half a teaspoon of turmeric. After reading some nutrition things and watching videos the other day, apparently turmeric is very good for you, so I will endeavour to put that in my cooking where I feel that it would be it would go with the flavours. So I've added a bit of that to these refried beans, a bit of salt and a tiny bit of chilli. So I'm going to mix that in, put that in the microwave, and I've also chopped up some sweet potatoes into little wedges. So I'm going to, I've got them in the microwave at the moment, so they are going to have had, I think I put them on for 4 minutes or 3 minutes, I think it was 4. So I'm going to put them in my air fryer next, so that's the plan. So I have little sweet potato chips with a bacon roll, some refried beans, and I'm going to raid the freezer for some speedy veg. So this is my leftover sweet potatoes. There's not a great deal, but I need to use them up. I've left the skins on because I love potato skins, it doesn't bother me, so all extra fibre. So yeah, these are going in my air fryer, probably only for about 10 minutes. Yeah. So this is the air fryer I'm using. I'm going to give them 5 minutes on each side. Put it on the chip setting. I find this air fryer is really good for making Slim World chips. Even if you've got small children and you're doing chicken nuggets and chips or whatever, it's quite quick and it helps drain out any excess oil that's on food. So yeah, so I use this quite a lot, and it saves us putting the oven on just for like one thing. So yeah, saves us on our power bills and all that. So yeah. So this is my finished lunch. So I've got my sweet potato chips, I've got my bacon roll, some random mixed veg that's left over, and a bit of spinach, frozen spinach, some refried beans. Yeah, so a bit of a picky lunch, bit of a random one, but yeah, this is all free. So the roll is the healthy extra B. I've put a bit of larger than life mayo in it, but the smallest amount, so I'm not going to tin that. And then the bacon's free, the sweet potato is free, but it's not speed. Refried beans are free, and the veggies speed. Yeah, other than the peas, they're not speed, but that's fine. Yeah, so I'm going to tuck into this now, and I've just had a coffee as well using 30 ml of lacto-free milk that I've got left. So yeah. I've measured out 40 grams of lighter cheese this evening for dinner to have with some leftover pasta that I made the other day. So I just put in the pressure cooker chopped tomatoes, tomato passata, onions, mushrooms, carrots, what else did I put in there? Green pepper, and I think that was it actually. Oh, and some cannellini beans, which are free but not speed. But all those other vegetables I just mentioned are speed. So there's so much speed in this meal that tonight I'm not going to bother putting any extra things on. I haven't got any salad at the moment. I've been a bit limited in what I've been able to get shopping wise. So yeah, so this is what I'm going to have tonight. This is my finished dinner, and I've also got 100 ml of orange juice for 2.5 cents. So there's no cents on the dinner, just 2.5 cents for the orange juice. So tonight for my dessert, I'm going to have a meringue nest, which is 2.5 cents, with a Muller Light, which is 0.5 cent, so that takes it to 3 cents. And I'm going to put some strawberries and blueberries on top, and these are free and speed. So here's my finished dessert. I can't wait to tuck into it. So I'm ending the day on 12 cents, which I'm really happy with. I haven't felt as hungry, definitely, for having more sleep. So yeah, that's something that I need to make sure that I have enough sleep going forward. And I've still had a lot of snacks. It's just been low sin snacks. So I hope I've shared some other low sin snack ideas. Hope you're all staying safe, everyone. Take care.